Tonight, thousands of people given unproven COVID-19 vaccines, like medical staff, government workers, the military, after China's government granted emergency use to 3 Chinese vaccines in development. This rush to inoculate before risks are fully known is troubling to experts in the U.S. But Sinovac, one of the companies supplying doses to the government, sees it as part of their research. I have 80% confidence that the vaccine can provide protection for everyone, says the company's CEO.
So the cells are growing in here.
Yeah. China is pouring billions into COVID-19 vaccine development and has an ownership stake in most of the potential vaccines in late-stage trials. Sinovac says its CoronaVac should be ready for distribution by early next year.
Production is ramping up to 300 million doses per year, and everybody who works here has already taken it.
Such wide-scale use outside of traditional drug trials has left U.S. experts wary.
Claims of having a vaccine ready to distribute before you do testing, I think, is problematic at best.
The FDA says it will move more cautiously, despite pressure from President Trump to fast-track.
You want to see a large phase 3 trial. Only then will you know whether the vaccine is safe and effective.
Emergency use here is also a test of how willing people are to take a vaccine after a recent scandal with faulty booster shots for children. The offer of a COVID-19 vaccine is now being expanded to teachers, border officials, market workers, and some travelers.
Have you received the vaccine?
Of course, he says. Chinese health officials have said little about how they track and monitor vaccine recipients for possible side effects. But with another wave of infection looming here, an unproven vaccine is a shot in the dark that many seem willing to take. Janice Mackey-Freyer, NBC News, Beijing.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.